Hi, Mayor. Good
Yes,
afternoon.
my Lord. May,
How are
good
you?
afternoon. Glad to. I'm great. I'm great. I'm doing fine. How are you
Glad
doing?
glad to hear it. I'm doing well also, and I appreciate the
Oh,
connection here to just check in. Uh, I wanted to
yes.
uh, first just say from last fall, when the news that you were in a bit of trouble, um, our prayers and our thoughts and all of our best wishes were sending your way, and I was so happy and relieved when you were safe. So I can imagine here, they tell you that the mayor's job is kind of you got to do a little bit of everything. I couldn't even imagine the uh, just what you went through last fall. So I'm glad to be chatting with you here through technology face to face.
Thank you so much. Thank you for all your prayers, and thank you for the support, the moral support, and the spiritual support that people gave to me, and gave to my family and to us all. We are really grateful. I am just from burying three people who died,
Mm,
and
I'm sorry.
and uh, coming back. So when I got the call, I said no. Let me stop and discuss with you and talk with you.
Well, everybody here in La Crosse is, again, uh, sending our prayers and our best wishes and all of our good karma to the people in Cameroon and to all of your citizens. And, we have been trying to work with our Congress to put pressure on the national government so that we can get people to the table and have conversations because you know that as mayor. I mean, that's the way obviously you get things done is by getting people around the table and trying to talk and conversate and come up with those good solutions. So we're going to continue to do that, and we've got this town hall meeting coming up later this month in April, and we'll have our U.S. Congressman Ron Kine there to speak. And my understanding is that they're going to be reintroducing the resolution in the House again to really try to raise awareness and again, not only sending our good thoughts your direction, but really trying to get our government to move forward with some action so that we can get this resolved in a peaceable way.
That is wonderful because the only way we can come out of this crisis is through dialogue. Because the government decided on the military option, and there is no improvement at all. People are dying, they're killing people, extrajudicial killings, and the kidnapping of people, raping of women, and killing of children. Our children are not going to school. All the schools are shut down. And every blessed day, you find people littered on the streets that have been gunned down, innocent people that have been gunned down either by the military or by the Amber Boys. And the only way to come out of this is through dialogue. And our government is not interested in having dialogue. They can only have dialogue through international pressure, and particularly from the United States. We consider the United States as the policeman of the world because the rest of the world listen to the US, and we think that if they can put some extra pressure on our government, maybe people can sit on the table and the crisis will be resolved. So I think that the measures you people are taking, they are very positive, and I'm very thankful to have good people like you to 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 be able to mediate for us and to ensure that dialogue can take place in Cameroon.
Well,
I'm really,
we're
really.
yeah, thank you. We're all sick and heartbroken here in La Crosse to hear the news and what you describe that's going on in your community because I know I myself personally look forward to making a visit someday to Kumbo and to Cameroon, and I know from our sister city committees and the folks that have made the trip, they just rave about that experience and all of the people there in Cameroon. So we're all very just heartbroken about what has happened and the bad things. And I would agree with you wholeheartedly that it's dialogue and getting people to sit down and talk that is going to be, the way forward. So Are you, how is your family? Is everybody in your family doing okay? Because I know that
Yes.
you've got to put up a strong and be very stoic and probably not show some of the emotions that you're feeling just because you're the leader. But I know that takes a toll on your family. How are they doing?
Yes, we are doing very fine. You know, my immediate family, the children are out of here. They're studying elsewhere. And but my wife and I, we are in Bamenda. I only go to Kumbo and back in order to be safe. And
Mm-hmm.
because there are many people who have died through stray bullets and they kill people without knowing them. We have had more than 500 houses burnt in Kumbo.
Oh no.
And I think the death toll is above 360 people who have been killed in Kumbo, not counting the military people and the Amber Boys. But I'm talking about the people I have attended either the funeral or assisted in burying them, and so on. There are over 360. If the committee that came to Kumbo for a visit, if they go to the city center, they will not recognize the place because
Oh.
all those houses there have been roasted. They've been burned down by the military. And because when the military, they go to fight these boys and they get frustrated because maybe they are overcome, they come back and they vent their anger by burning homes, innocent homes, and killing innocent people.
Mm-hmm.
So it is really, really disheartening. And the only way out is international pressure on our head of state, who has been there for almost 40 years now,
Mm-hmm.
and no election can kick him out, apart from a general uprising or a crisis that can push him out, because he has tailored the electoral system, he has tailored the system of governance to suit what he wants to do. So it is impossible to remove him using the law,
Mm-hmm.
and the only way is international pressure. I am glad that my sister city, your city, is sympathizing and is working towards lobbying your government to put more pressure. Really glad,
Well,
and I really think that if we can put more pressure, maybe in the next months coming, the moment we start dialogue in this country, I think that there will be ceasefire.
yeah,
I think there will be ceasefire.
that's what we're all hoping for, is that we can get that ceasefire and have that dialogue. And I think, yeah, it's very sad to hear about the Kumbo City Center and all of the buildings being destroyed. Just know though that your partner in the United States here in La Crosse, we have, first off, just an incredible affinity for Kumbo and love for the people and the exchanges that we've had. And I know that if we can get to that point of getting a resolution and having peace and not having this violence and this conflict, when it comes time for rebuilding, you can count on La Crosse to play our part, whatever we can do to help with that rebuilding and just, again, the support and what we can do. Just know that you've got people here that will, I know, step up and help. I think the other part is just I'm hopeful that with our town hall, I'm excited to hear because I think we're going to have a really good crowd and a lot of people. And the other part of trying to get to this dialogue is just raising awareness about what's going on, because there are so many things happening throughout the world that are where people are having issues, and we want to make sure that people know about what's going on in Kumbo.
Okay, that would be great. That would be great. Thank you very much, Mayor. Thank you so much for this love. Thank you for the love from La Crosse, the people of La Crosse. Thank you for the concern, and thank you for the sympathy that you have shown to us and the encouragement that you're giving us. I'm
You
really
bet.
grateful.
Yeah, you bet, Mayor. I hope you just know that we're, again, praying for all of you, and we're sending you as much good energy as we can to be safe.
So much.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you now.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Thank you. Bye.
All right.
Thank you, Mayor.
You
Thank
bet.
you so much.
All right.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Bye. Bye.
Take care.